Welcome to CLJMS News, where your choice is the student voice, covering a variety of topics from your very own C.L. Jones Middle School. And now live from the newsroom, your CLJMS News team.
Welcome to CLJMS News. I'm Lola.
And I'm Connor. Today we are going to be covering multiple topics from our various team members, including an update on high school and middle school construction sites, Nebraska football, the Christmas City, the new Barbie doll, and so much more.
Now let's go on to Crystal with some favorite holiday traditions.
Thanks, Lola. I asked around the school on their favorite Christmas traditions.
My favorite Christmas tradition is just basically anything with family. It's time to be with family, but we have Christmas stockings, and we always open up the Christmas stockings first.
To wake up early on Christmas morning and open presents with my family.
We have a candlelight dinner when all of our kids are home, and then after the dishes are done, then we go to the basement and light the fireplace, and we open our gifts then.
Waking up in the morning and finding a bunch of presents under the tree.
Probably the decorating the inside of the house with all the nutcrackers and Santa Claus and lights and the fireplace and the tree.
Having gingerbread house wars right after we open presents.
What is your favorite tradition? Back to you, Connor.
Thank you, Crystal. Now for more holiday information and fashion trends from Melody.
Hi, my name is Melody. Today we'll be talking about clothes fashions. As we go into the Christmas season, you will start to see clothes styles change. The colors green, red, and white will start showing up. Thank you for watching. Back to you.
Thanks for the information, Melody. Now to Shelby with some amazing top 10 Christmas movies.
Thanks, Lola. Hello, everyone. What's your favorite holiday? Mine's Christmas. My favorite thing about Christmas is obviously the food, but that's a whole other topic. What I love most is the movies. I have lots of favorites, but the top 10 Christmas movies are, starting at 10, A Charlie Brown Christmas, 9, A National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, 8, A Christmas Story, 7, Holiday Inn, 6, Home Alone, 5, Babes in Toyland, 4, It's a Wonderful Life, 3, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, 2, A Muppet's Christmas Carol, and at number 1, drumroll please, A Miracle on 34th Street. Thank you and have a wonderful Christmas. Back to you, Connor.
Thank you. I'm here with Eli, and he's going to tell me about animals and household pets. How many breeds of cats are there, and which one would you suggest having?
Well, if I remember correctly, there's like 275 breeds of cats, and I would suggest really any of them. Now, I personally want a Sphinx because they don't have any fur, and I'm kind of weird like that. But overall, I would suggest the Maine Coon, which are a really, really nice and calm breed of cat.
Yes, they are.
Which are very, very soft and fluffy.
I can agree with that. What household pets have you had, and which one would you recommend?
Oh, I'm gonna have to think about this. 4 cats. Are you asking for
Just in general.
Oh. Okay, a lot of cats, a lot of dogs, 3 salamanders, like 16 fish, like 17 mantises, 4 sugar gliders, a parrot, and a wasp.
And a wasp?
Don't ask where that came from.
Okay.
I do not know. I think his name was Harry.
Okay.
Thanks, Connor. Hello, I'm Riley, and my special guest this evening is Mrs. Maltby. I will be asking Mrs. Maltby about her teaching. What do you all teach here at C.L. Jones Middle School?
Well, I teach language arts to the 8th graders. I teach one reading class to the 7th grade. I teach linguistics to the 8th graders, and I teach journalism to 7th and 8th grade.
What is your favorite grade to teach?
I would have to say, I'm going to cheat on this. I like both because then I don't have the same grade all day long, so I kind of get to switch back and forth.
Okay. Why did you choose to teach at C.L. Jones instead of a different school?
I got to go to school here when I was in middle school, and I enjoyed the staff. I learned a lot. I had really good friends and met good people here, and it's an honor to be back here. And so I'm so glad that I get to choose this school to teach at before any other school because it's such a great school.
What is your favorite subject to teach?
I think journalism is actually my favorite subject to teach.
Grady, get that off my screen right now! Sorry for the interruption. That's just a crazy sports newscaster.
Oh, no problem. I've heard about him.
Yeah. How does your first period class get ready in the mornings?
We actually do lunch count, and we do the Pledge of Allegiance first of all, and then we tend to get on a little talkative spree for a bit. So my first period class doesn't get quite as much done as my other classes, but they work really hard to finish what we need to, and I enjoy talking to them a little bit in the mornings.
What period do you feel goes the fastest?
I think 8th period journalism goes the fastest because we're doing the most.
Do you believe that all of your students are eager to learn new things every day?
I like to believe that they are. I don't know if all of them love to come to school, but I like to accept that challenge and try to get them to be excited about learning. I think journalism offers a good opportunity for that because you get to choose the topic that you write about or talk about, and people tend to get a little more interested when they get to choose.
Well, looks like class is out now. Back to you, Lola.
Thanks, Riley. Now let's throw it to Grady with some Nebraska football.
Run it, Armstrong. He just threw it. Somebody's gonna get it.
Grady, we're on camera.
Greetings, viewers. This is Grady with Nebraska football. This year, the Huskers have had great times of triumph. Great nightmarish defeats. Not to mention a handful of close and action-packed games. The season was off to a great start with the early game in which Nebraska brought down Oregon, which was a feat most didn't expect the Huskers were capable of. The Huskers took down many unpopular / disliked teams this season, but faced against the real skilled teams like Ohio, the Huskers they were outmatched by 1,000 miles. A match many thought Nebraska would win was their game against Iowa, but they were beaten with the opponent having 4 times as many points as them. Despite the crushingly depressing losses the Huskers faced this season, they still had a final win-loss of 9-3, and bowl game excluded for this, which is pretty good. Armstrong, I believe in you. You drive me crazy.
Get it back, Grady! Get it back!
How did Iowa win?
Okay, that was quite a traumatic game, Grady. We wish you the best of luck during the bowl game. Now to a lighter topic. Toys. Mercedes, how has a well-known toy changed recently?
Thanks, Connor. Now that we're done traumatic football games...
I said move on!
Sorry, Connor. You all know the famous Barbie doll that little kids love to play with. Mattel has now come out with a new look. The creator Nicole Mom has named the doll Lily, and she is about the average proportion of a 19-year-old girl. The doll has now come out with 3 new looks, tall, curvy, and petite, and has new accessories like glasses, stickers for freckles, acne tattoos, stretch marks, and even scars. Many people think this will stop kids from playing with the Barbie, but the designer says not to worry. I went around and asked some girls what they thought of the new doll. One said it thought it was creative. Many said they liked the idea. They said the new doll showed that people aren't perfect, unlike the old version, which was always skinny and perfect, and that Lily is a healthier way that won't make girls think they need to be a perfect person.
Great changes to help the self-esteem of young girls, Mercedes. So, how many of you young girls will be asking for this Barbie this Christmas? Well, while we're on the topic of Christmas, our town isn't called the Christmas City for nothing. Today, I will be telling you about many upcoming events in Minden, Nebraska. First, the Christmas City all started in 1950 when the Light Commissioner J.C. Hawes aspired to impress the state convention of GAR. Lights were strung from the railroad depot to the town square. Some weather problems sadly prevented lights from being hung up, but then the light bulb lit up in Hawes' head. He could hang them in the courthouse dome. Now you can see the bright, colorful lights from miles away. Now, let's talk about some upcoming events that happened or will be happening. November 27th, the Just Dance Studio held a Bouncy House Festival on the square downtown. The festival held bouncy houses, obviously, but it also held fun games and snacks. There are many more events also coming up soon. Lastly, we are going to talk about the pageant, the Christmas pageant. This is a very important event that happened in Minden, Nebraska. More than 100 people volunteer for this fun activity. This event happens every year. They are also very fun to watch. Well, that's all. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Now to Richie with some tune-tastic topics. Richie?
What type of guitar do you own?
What type? I own a number of guitars.
Okay.
I have electric and a lot of acoustics and that kind of stuff.
What type of music do you play?
All kinds.
What is the favorite one you like to play on?
Well, my Martin, I would like it real well, the D35. Yes.
Thanks, Richie. Let's chat with Sarah about an excellent mentoring program here at CLJMS.
Thanks, Connor. Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm here to talk to you about the Mentee Mentor program on November 21st. The Mentee Mentor program went to Corky Creations in Connie and had so much fun painting a snowman. Having a mentor is so much fun because it gives kids a chance to expand their social life and to talk to someone when they have had a bad day. Thanks, Mrs. J, for the interview. Back to you, Lola.
Thanks, Sarah. Now let's get chilly with the Christmas season with Randall and his weather report. What's the weather out there, Randall?
The two most famous winter storms in Nebraska history. One took place in 1873 and 1888. The storm struck on April 13th, 1873. There was a violent snowfall by high winds and modern temperatures. Also, I'm going to tell you about the bad ice storm in 2006. It had a lot of wind and the power went out. The roads were bad. There was no school.
Let's take a more serious look at what it's like to be in a divorced family. Driven, what information can you give us?
Thanks. No, wait. Stop. We have to go to commercial break. Okay, I need a coffee break. Ow, my tooth. But putting that over there, that's super heavy coffee. Okay, so let's get to the story and say the details. I hate it when kids wish their parents goodbye or want them to poof disappear. My name is Draven, and I have divorced parents, just like some other kids around here, in the world. I just want you to give your mom or dad both a little more love and say I love you and express how you feel about them and make a meeting if you have to and share this video with them so they know why you want to do it. Say sorry if you're rude, mean, or misbehaving. If not, that's great. Just say I love you because they brought you into this lovely, lovely, and sometimes really mean world.
Excellent comments, Draven. Now to our final story with Alexander. At a look at the progress of the new high school. Alexander?
Thank you, Lola. Today I had an interview with Dr. Wheelock about the new high school.
They'll have a gym that'll have bleachers on both sides. So we will not have an activities building, but we'll have a larger sized gym there. And so right now the goal is to have everything enclosed so when winter hits and the snow comes, they can work on everything inside. So it's our full intention to have everything done for next school year. We didn't add a swimming pool to the new high school because we don't have swimming as a sport here, as a high school sport. And that's basically because of our size school that we are. We offer the sport activities for the winter season for the number of kids we have in the building. So we didn't need a swimming pool because we don't have it as a sport. And also there's an additional cost that would cost our taxpayers to add a swimming pool too. We'll have a new art classroom and a new family and consumer science area, new industrial tech lab spaces, new computer spaces, new library. I think we'll see less congestion here at the middle school, more of the high school activities taking place in the high school.
Thank you for Dr. Wheelock, and back to you.
Thanks, Alexander, and that's today's news.
Thank you for tuning in to CLJ News.
Where your choice is the student voice. Bye!